you were here with Buck. And as you can read by the title, I got Madden on PlayStation. Now, I don't know how this is going to work out because I have not played Madden in about 3 or 4 months. It's been a while, and that was on Xbox, but I haven't played Madden on PlayStation in about a good 12 years, since I was like 18. So, let's see how this turns out. And of course, I'm going to play with the Bengals. Let me mess with my roster real quick before I even get up there. Andy Dalton is 74. I'd rather have you in the slot. Oh, Taysom jumped to a 75. This offensive line, bro. This is about to be an uphill battle. Let's see. Go ahead, throw you in there. Ah, that's right. Why are you starting? Let's go ahead and move you on all the way up here. Where do I want you at? DW with. Move around like that. Yeah, you have been balling out and doing that. How fast are you? Alright, I'm gonna leave you. Sorry, Alex. You gotta come out.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you.
Alright.
Man, I gotta come.
If I get blown out here, it's my first game, alright? Cut me some slack. Alright? I am a Madden master. No matter how long I take off, I'm still good. And I got John right here, Juice right here next to me to witness this pain. Yeah. Let's see if we can make some people quit today.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coupes. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I ain't grab came became attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze free.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we're in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
Give me that. Let's go.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
Get off me.
William Jackson with a pick. There he goes goes left side.
Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they
can't
certainly
hear
got
no
in gear.
announcers.
What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. He's going to take off with it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's see what you got.
Now Jackson.
Shouldn't have moved.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Jackson dancing to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson, buying time to his left.
I'm going to light him up.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Eluding the pressure right. His throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, but now it'll be 3rd down.
A good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
He can run for it, and he will. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come here, boy.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out late. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And he fumbled it.
Get that ball.
On the ground.
Come on, pick it up. Let's go.
Guys will set up shop midfield at the 50-yard line.
This offensive line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it.
I shouldn't have did that.
Be intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. To throw is Jackson, escaping the pressure right.
I'll get it right back.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Jackson. Going to throw again. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. Where he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Give me that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Vigil. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Whoop!
The 20, Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Giovanni Bernard. 46 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. The extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I know how good. Share the Facebook and I'm here.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Being chased out left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jackson, option right. And now he'll tuck it and run. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Give him 14 on that. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill.
Jackson
Get that!
He lost
Get
the
that!
football.
Let's go!
Grab it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On second down. Here's Mixon.
I should have been gone. I still am.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.